What if the key to personal growth isn't just about learning new skills or setting ambitious goals, but about faith-driven responsibility? A notion that may seem unconventional at first, but perhaps it's time to explore this intriguing concept. Faith-driven responsibility, a term that suggests a deep-rooted belief in oneself, complemented by a sense of duty towards one's own development and progress. It's a compelling blend of inner conviction and external commitment that can fuel a transformative journey of personal growth. In this video, we'll be shedding light on this concept through a series of real-life stories. Stories that capture the essence of faith-driven responsibility and how it plays a pivotal role in the evolution of an individual. Stories that will inspire, motivate, and perhaps even change your perspective on personal growth. So, strap in as we delve into the world of faith-driven responsibility and its amazing impact on personal growth. Consider the story of a humble charity worker driven by his faith to make a difference. We'll call him John. John wasn't always a charity worker. In fact, he started off in the corporate world, navigating its cutthroat corridors with a suit and tie. But there was a gnawing emptiness within him, a call to something more profound, more meaningful, a call he couldn't ignore. John's faith was his North Star, a beacon of light guiding him towards a path of purpose. He traded his suit and tie for a life of service, embracing the challenges that came with it. His decision raised eyebrows, but John was undeterred. His faith had ignited a fire of responsibility within him, a responsibility to uplift those less fortunate, to mend the world one act of kindness at a time. In the beginning, it wasn't easy. He was a stranger in a strange land, navigating the complexities of human suffering, but his faith remained his anchor, steering him through the stormy seas. He listened to the stories of the downtrodden, their pain resonating within him. Each encounter was a lesson, a glimpse into the depth of human resilience and the power of hope. His faith-driven responsibility didn't just propel him to work selflessly, it transformed him. He developed remarkable interpersonal skills, bridging gaps between cultures and communities, speaking the universal language of compassion. His empathy blossomed, fostering a deep understanding of the world around him. He saw the world through different lenses, each tinted with tales of struggle and triumph. John's journey was not just about helping others. It was a journey of self-discovery, of personal growth. His faith-driven responsibility stretched his heart, enriched his soul, and broadened his perspective. It made him more human, more connected to the world around him. His faith didn't just guide his actions, it spurred his personal growth. John's story is a testament to the transformative power of faith-driven responsibility, a beacon for us all to follow, to grow, and to make a difference. Then there's the tale of a recovering addict whose faith became her lifeline. Imagine a woman, we'll call her Jane, grappling with the chains of addiction. She was once consumed by a world of shadows, her life a whirlwind of despair and desperation. But amidst the chaos, Jane found a beacon of hope. She discovered faith. It wasn't about religion or dogma, but a profound belief in something greater, something beyond the physical world that gave her strength. She began to use this faith as a tool, a lifeline to pull herself out of the depths of her addiction. She used it to take responsibility for her actions, to accept the harsh reality of her situation, and to make the conscious decision to change. It was a daunting task, a monumental mountain to climb. But with faith as her guide, she embarked on this journey of recovery. This faith-driven responsibility became her compass, leading her towards a path of personal growth. It empowered her to face her addiction head-on, to confront the demons that had held her captive for so long. Jane learned the value of self-control. It wasn't just about abstaining from substance abuse, but about controlling her thoughts, her emotions, her reactions. It was about making the choice to stay strong, even when the world seemed to be falling apart. She also learned resilience. There were setbacks, moments of weakness, times when the shadows threatened to consume her once again. But each time she got back up, dusted herself off, and continued on her path. She refused to let her past define her future. Jane's journey was a testament to the power of faith-driven responsibility. It was a testament to the strength of the human spirit, to the capacity for change, for growth, for transformation. Her journey wasn't just about recovery, but also about personal growth, all thanks to faith-driven responsibility. Remember, we too can harness this power, this profound capacity for change. We too can use faith-driven responsibility as a tool for personal growth. It's not about the destination, but the journey, and it's a journey that we all have the potential to embark on. Let's not forget the journey of a reformed criminal whose faith changed his path. Imagine a man, let's call him John, who spent more than half of his life entangled in a web of crime. John was a man lost in the shadows, living a life of regret and resentment. But then he found faith, a guiding light that sparked a transformation within him. It was not an overnight change, but a slow and steady process of self-discovery and self-improvement. John's faith instilled in him a sense of responsibility. He felt a drive to make amends for his past actions, to turn his life around. This faith-driven responsibility became the catalyst for his reformation. He began to see the world and his role in it differently. He was no longer just a man with a tainted past. He was a man with a purpose. His faith taught him empathy, patience, and understanding. He began to empathize with those who were in the same position he once was. He understood their struggles and knew the strength it took to change. He learned patience, knowing that change doesn't happen overnight, but is a continuous journey. John's transformation led him to become a mentor for troubled youth. He used his past experiences and his journey of reformation to guide them. He became a beacon of hope for those who felt lost, showing them that it's never too late to change and grow. John's life was no longer defined by his past actions, but by his present deeds and his hope for a brighter future. His personal growth was evident in the way he carried himself, in the way he interacted with others, and in the way he continued to strive to be a better person each day. His journey is not just a tale of reformation, but a testament to the power of faith-driven responsibility and its role in fostering personal growth. It's about understanding that our past does not define us, but our actions and our faith in a better future do. His story is a testament to the power of faith-driven responsibility in fostering personal growth. As we've seen, faith-driven responsibility has a profound impact on personal growth. The stories we've shared today are testament to the transformative power of faith-driven responsibility. Each one paints a vivid picture of how faith can act as a catalyst for personal growth and positive change. First, we delved into the life of a charity worker, whose commitment to service was rooted in their faith. Their story illustrated how faith-driven responsibility doesn't just change the lives of those we serve, but also our own. Through service, they found a deeper sense of purpose and meaning, which in turn led to personal growth. Next, we heard the tale of a recovering addict. Their journey showed us that faith-driven responsibility is about more than just doing good in the world. It's about believing in ourselves, holding ourselves accountable, and being responsible for our own healing and growth. Their faith in a higher power and in their own ability to change was a critical factor in their recovery and personal development. Then, we explored the journey of a reformed criminal. Their transformation highlighted that faith-driven responsibility is not about perfection, but progress. It's about learning from our mistakes, making amends, and striving to be better. Their faith gave them the strength to take responsibility for their past actions and to commit to a path of righteousness, leading to profound personal growth. As we reflect on these stories, let's consider our own faith-driven responsibilities. Are we using our faith as a force for good, not just in the world, but in our own lives? Are we holding ourselves accountable, pushing ourselves to grow, and striving to be better, guided by our faith? These stories show us that faith-driven responsibility is a powerful tool for personal growth. It pushes us to step outside our comfort zones, to face our flaws and fears, and to commit to a path of continuous improvement. It's about more than just doing good in the world. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves. Remember, embracing faith-driven responsibility is not just about affecting change in the world around you, but also about catalyzing your own personal growth.